Hi everyone, in this video I want to explain some of the requirements for the research project and explain where we're heading in the course for the next several weeks. So far this semester we've been talking about the role of nature in our lives. For this assignment, you'll use your skills to summarize, analyze, and synthesize sources to form a sustained argument. This assignment, the research project, asks you to write a 7 to 10 page essay that investigates a particular issue related to our course theme. Even though you must choose a topic related to the course theme of nature, I want you to explore the topic through a lens that interests you. For instance, if you're interested in popular culture, you may want to look at the ways that popular documentaries or series portray the importance of nature, or even how these series affect the nature that they are documenting. Or you can consider how the history of such programming affects people's perceptions of the natural world. If you're interested in science, on the other hand, you may want to explore a specific issue concerning climate change or recycling. Or if you're interested in farming, you may want to consider the role of farms in our ecosystems and how these farms impact local and global economies. In other words, there's many different ways of approaching this topic, and we're going to be working towards and discussing them further later this week. Now that you understand the broad picture of where we're heading, I want to explain some of the specific components of this project. There are essentially three components to the research project. Each component builds towards the next one and helps you to progress towards the research essay, which is the final product. We'll be discussing each of these components in more detail as they approach in the coming weeks. All of them have different due dates. But for now, be sure to read the assignment sheet in this week's module really carefully. And here's what I'll cover in the video for now. The first component of this project is the proposal, which will be a 1 to 2 pages and will allow me to check in and approve your topic before you get too far in the research process. Next, you're going to complete an annotated bibliography assignment that will showcase your research progress. This assignment will allow me to see which sources you have found so far and the direction your research is going. All of this is building toward the research essay, which is an argumentative essay that incorporates at least 7 to 10 outside sources and will be 7 to 10 pages long. All of the due dates for each of these components can be found on the assignment sheet. We're going to be working on this project for pretty much the rest of the semester. This means that you should carefully consider the topic you choose because you're exploring it in depth. You also need to carefully review the assignment sheet and refer back to it often as we progress through the different components. In order to be successful on this project, make sure that you're working through each of the modules entirely and asking questions if you have them. All of the video lessons in the coming weeks will be especially helpful as you write the proposal, the annotated bibliography, and then ultimately the research essay. Finally, I want to remind you of my office hours. I'm always happy to meet with you throughout this process and to work with you so that you're successful. I hope you all have a great week.